Hello, everybody. Welcome to this beautiful, beautiful time capsule that started back in the 30s when time was just different. Things were changing. People were doing things that they normally wouldn't do. It was coming like into the middle of the Depression and halfway through. But for Harvey and Dorothy, they decided to move into the country and get a farm. It was a hard life for them. It was said that Harvey shucked corn in order to make money for the family. He was a farmer. He was a blacksmith. He was a bell ringer at the church. He worked at a gas station. And it was just a wonderful life. It was hard, but the family stuck together. And his wife, Dorothy, and him had 4 children. And as time went on, they acquired some more land, and they decided to let their daughter, Esther, who was getting married, get this beautiful farmhouse that we're about to show you on land contract. And Esther and Roy, it was hard at first. Roy had some trouble with his heart, and he did die early and left her with the 4 young children. He had a heart condition, and he died at the age of 37. So Esther brought the children up, teaching them daily tasks, what to do. And with Roy dead, he's been gone like 45 years. He died when he was 37. As time went on, things were hard, and Esther worked at a grocery store. She worked at a funeral home. She worked at Farm Bureau. And she did meet Guy. And Guy, her second husband, he has been dead about 36 years. So Esther, she carried on, and she did die in her home. And she just worked so many years, toiled inside, had just so much going on between children and life and work, but she carried on. And she had the farm, her trying to do things. She did have a farming accident, and on this accident, during this accident, she lost her leg. And it was a tragedy. And back then, they didn't have cell phones. She had to make it into the house and call her sister for help. So it was hard. It was hard farm living, and nothing came easy. But Esther so loved Christmas, and I think that tradition you will see from the family photos at the end. They did love to celebrate. They loved Christmas. And I'm so excited for you guys to see this beautiful, beautiful farm home that sits abandoned with no one living in it. And there's so many things left over that how do you get rid of things from 4 generations? As you will see, everything sits just as it was, and you will see time capsules in the bedroom. Oh my goodness. Just old vintage furniture. There's just so many things. After the family had left, it's sad because you can still feel family energy in the home of love. An energy of people that worked so hard to rise above, that worked from sun up till sundown to make a living, to make sure that the family always had a home. And Esther, after her death, her one daughter continued to live in the home, and then her granddaughter moved in with her, and they lived there for a while. But as time went on, it was hard to do upkeep on the home. So slowly but surely, after all the years of living, after all the years of just family joy, family tragedy, holidays, Christmases, just it all came to an end. But here, I want you to come with me down this beautiful, beautiful country road, looking at the pond, looking at the old barn, and slowly go back in time with me. Let me show you this time capsule. Let me show you the history that is still inside. And please watch the photos at the end. There are so many. This is a personal gift of love to a dear brother and friend. Now relax as we go inside this beautiful country home. Good morning, everybody, or good day, or good evening. This is Corinne, your sister of decay for the day, and we are getting ready to go into this beautiful, beautiful farmhouse. As you can tell, it sits empty, and I just can't wait for you to come in and to see every bit of this beautiful place. Okay, so as we come in, you can see there is a lot going on here. So I will start here. Here is the front room. And take note of all the furniture. And I know it looks like somebody's moving, but this is how it sets. There is electric. As the intro says, the family has allowed me to come in here. So they have kept the electric on. And this is actually, nobody's moving. This is how it is. And we will come in here. And please, at the end, you'll see a bunch of pictures that show this area at Christmas time in the past. And I'm sure that when you see it, you'll really enjoy it. When you see the life and the love that was shared in this place. Here's the kitchen. How beautiful is that? Just setting. And we'll come in here. And I'll walk you around this area. And you'll see pictures from this area also that will just amaze you. The reason I know this is I came in here, and this is my second go around with this film today. There was technical difficulties, but hopefully this will go much better for you. But it's just like time stands still here. As you can see, it's been quite some time since anyone has been here. It's so beautiful in here. And as I go up, you can see that the hands of time are starting to take over. And I'm not sure, but I'm 99.99% sure that it probably will not be restored. I would imagine it would be too much for the family to try to redo and fix. And isn't this beautiful? Look at this fireplace. So awesome. Wood burning. And here's a container, little containers in front that have little bits and bobs. There's keys, lots of keys. There's lots of buttons. But look at this. It's just so awesome. Look at that light hanging there. Very cool. And this must have been like a working area, like an office area in the corner I'm standing. Entertainment, television. You can imagine just time, people walking through here, celebrating holidays, Christmases, living life. 4 generations. So I'm sure within here, you're going to see many personalities, different hobbies, different things that people enjoy. Look at the little duck. And, you know, with 4 generations, you're going to see a mixture, just huge mixture of different things from days gone by. Like there's some kind of tools, I don't know what, but you guys might be able to tell me. And things just sit, an old wheelchair, a really beautiful old rocker. Look at that, isn't that something sitting there hidden under this styrofoam? Look at that. Time has just taken its toll on this place. And there's some old, very old newspaper clippings, advertisement. A real beautiful old home. I love that. I think that is so cool. And just some little sacks from different things. And again, as you can see, Time is just taking its toll. And here's a old closet, has nothing in it. Original wood flooring down in the bottom. Old cabinets where people had files in here. Look at that beautiful chair. I have a thing for old chairs. I love old chairs. I love old mirrors. The history. You can just tell it's so beautiful in here. I'm going to come through here. Look at that lamp. That is so beautiful. Wow. Isn't that nice? These things are just antiques. You can see antiques strewn about. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Sorry, the floor is creaking in different levels. But look at here. The cup in the array of cameras, that's mine sitting there. And you'll see pictures from this area at Christmas of the family that lived here. It's just so beautiful. I love this old linoleum, the beautiful linoleum that's down here. The cabinets. Wow. Very nice. Nothing's in them. They're just empty. Everything's empty. There is probably a refrigerator that was here at one time. And everything just sets. How incredible. And we'll go through here. Wow. And this is a beautiful lit room. Look at that. And it looks like this is where, you know, the gardening, your laundry would have been in here. There's just an array of new old things here. Look at the very old freezer right there. Goodness, there's just so much to take in. I'm going to take my time for you. And there's cords running everywhere. Looks like that cord went to something. You remember how back in the day. And this is beautiful. Look at the wall behind here. This looks like a clothespin caddy right here. Everybody needs that fly swatter. Look at this. And an old cabinet, just in case you needed like tools, screws, things that came up on a farm that you would need. You know what I'm talking about. And this is probably 1960s, the flooring. Really neat. It must have been plants hanging up here. Flowers, keys, lots of keys. Just an array of things. Oh boy, look at here. These are old. Remember how, you know, the older generation would keep everything. These are from a stove, an old electric stove. And these would go underneath, I'm thinking, I want to say a gas stove to catch things. And I don't know what's up here. But hopefully the camera will catch whatever's up there. Look at a nice old electric skillet. You know, that is the best fried chicken in the world. Matches. Matches are in these plastic containers. Oh my, look at this. Here's binding, drapery, wallpaper. I hear birds. Here's a very old cabinet. It looks like original things, you guys. I'm just saying. Here's whatnots up here. I hope the camera can get what I can't see. That looks like an old smoker there. Maybe that canister looking thing. Old bottles. Paints. Oh my, look you guys. This basement. I usually always do the basement last, but hey, let's do this. Change is good, right? And around here, look at, there's a door. I don't know if that door leads out. I don't know. We'll look on our way up the stairs, okay? I'm already committed to the stair right here. It's very steep. And it's a tiny entrance into the basement. Like I'm going to have to stoop down to get underneath here. Look at it. Look at the walls. The history, you guys. The history just is screaming from here. How they used to lay up the rock. Okay, and then I'm coming down here. Oof. I'm sorry. I'm having to get really short. Okay. Now, see if I can add some extra light here, just in case for the corners. Okay. Right away, there's a bunch of old wood, old barrels back in there. Ooh, a really old crate. The crate has got my attention. I want that crate. Look at the crate back here, you guys. This beautiful red crate. Oh, how I want that. Anyways, you guys know when you do these videos, you cannot take anything. That's part of the rules. If you mess anything up, you put it back. Look at this. It's just beautiful. And there is, I don't know if I can get the camera to get that. There is an old pair of shoes. I can't get it. Hanging behind these stairs on laces. Let me see. There. See, old pair of boots hanging back there with so much dust on them. It's not funny. But look at this. Just time. This would have been an old stove area, I'm certain, behind this water heater. And you can see just years, the beams. Look at the beams, the wooden beams that are under the home. And there's nails, age, just lots of nails where people would hang things, nail after nail. Look at this. This is just so neat. We come back in here, and this is some very old hardware, craziness going on there. Don't know. And then there's an old wood beam here for support, and there's a jack. Sometimes they had to jack the floor up here because you can see how it hits this newer wood right here. So they must have had some support, but that just happens with time. That's normal. And there's jacks right there. And there's cobwebs. Look at the insulators, the old electric insulators. Just sitting around, having nowhere to go. Ooh, that's real dark back in here and moist. And you see little faucets down here and an old freezer way back there. See that? Okay, and then an old cabinet against the wall. And I'm thinking this is fuel, like a fuel tank for heat. Whew. And then when we come in here, there's a little room. And then we got this. Isn't that neat? Shelving. Oh, look at another wooden crate, you guys. I want the wooden crates. I love wooden crates. Look at, here's another wooden crate. Man, jealous. And look up here. There are some old, these would be set in front of the fireplace years ago. Look at that. Just hanging here. What a great thing. Wow. Seeing these places, you think, well, nobody lives here. I can take it. No, you cannot. You are never take. Look in here. There's crates of old wine that haven't been opened down on the bottom. It looks like it's been like a piece of wood brought out, but not open. They're still full. The seals haven't been broken. Down here in the corner of this old basement, I wonder if it's any good. Ooh. And cobwebs. All right, so I need to get out of here. I'm scared now. And somebody laid this room up afterwards. It's probably to keep things cool, because it looks like fresh blocks. You see what I mean? Very neat. Okay, so we're going to come through here, give you one last look. Gadabout there. Isn't that neat? We're going to come through here. Look at that old barrel sitting here. Isn't that nifty? Whew. Okay, and it's kind of like, look at all the wood crates, everybody. An old staircase back there. It was probably there at one time, and they replaced it with a newer one. And here's a bottle of something. Don't know what. And we're going to go up the stairs. I'm not going to knock my head. I'm going to turn the light off. Just blinded myself. All right. And I don't know what that door goes to, but I hear birds, like birds real close. So maybe this is an outside door. Yeah, it is. I see light coming through, so I'm not going to try to open that. Maybe. Let's see. Yeah, that door doesn't move, so it's probably been blocked. All right, so I'm going to come through here. Look at that beautiful, beautiful container. It was a old barrel. That's nice. And they're just using it for all kinds of garbage and things like that. So we'll come out of here. Oh, I've got a spider in my hair. Sorry. It's hanging in my face. Okay. I'll be calm. There we go. And look remember the little caddies behind that where you'd put things? And here's Christmas tree garland. Old locks up here. Lots of nails. A duster. So there's a slight step. And then we're going to come this way. Oh my, old keys hanging. Look at this. Up here, how neat. Whipples, Sunman Cleaners, Community Church. Look at this beautiful old blade. Oh, look here. How neat is that? It's wooden. Like a puppet you would have a show with. A little container with whatnots. Crutches. Oh, look at this beautiful old mirror, you guys. Look at that. Hello. Isn't that something? Wow. Oh, that's pretty. And let's look here. My hands are full here. There's an old gardening, like old gloves for winter gardening or whatever you run into. And it's very tiny. Like, remember the older closets? They're real thin. I say thin. And then behind the door, more hangers. And another closet that went under the staircase. And look at this really old lamp. All right, and here we go around here. And it does look like somebody did some updates to this room at one point. Really neat. Nice faucets, nice countertop, lights. But it's been some time since anyone's been in here. It's just sad that this just sets. Here's a handle so you could get out easily, so you wouldn't slip and fall. Here's a stand-up shower, and as you can see, there's lots of iron, so it must be well water, not city water. Well, we are so far out in the country here. Okay, down the hallway. Look at this. You can hear the birds outside. And we'll come in here and we'll see what's in here. Oh my goodness, look at this. Look at that beautiful mirror. I don't know if this is a bedroom, a family room, I don't know. Look at this. And up here, someone took, it looks almost like the front of a cabinet drawer and put handles on it to hang things from. And there was an old door hanging here at one time, and there's old hooks there. They probably wanted to look like a closet when it was shut because there's hooks on both sides, really old hooks. And then there's a curtain rod that hung over there, so somebody must have put a sheet there, or a blanket there at one time. Look at, and behind here there's an old horse. You know how kids ride horses? And just an array of things. An old light covering, an old phone. Oh, look at this. It says Edison Blue Amber Record. Huh. And there's a couple of those just sitting there, and there is something in the container. A really old hamper. Oh, look at that beautiful lamp. I love that lamp. And then just some things. And it looks like somebody attempted to pack things, but what do you do when you have 4 generations of belongings? Look at I wonder if this is the wedding dress that the one child said his mother had made by hand for her wedding. I don't know. Okay. And I'm going to come in here. Look at the shoe caddy. Oh, yeah. And here's the closet. And we'll let the camera get what's up here because I can't see in case anything's up there. And there is vintage, oh my, you aren't going to believe what's in this corner. There is very vintage wallpapering back there. And what I see, you're not going to believe, you guys. Here is a fake leg. You can't make this up. There is a fake leg. I don't know. Just when you think you see it all in life, you see something else. Okay, so here's a prosthetic leg. I don't know if the woman that lived here, I don't know. See the things you just don't know? And look at, here's some more of that wallpaper. I want to show you closer. How nifty. And there's mold growing underneath, and that's just time. That's what time does. It starts to take over. And we'll come in here. Here's some old Ballads of the Green Beret here. A little collection of things, whatnots, bits and bobs. Bits and bobs. Okay. So we're going to move along. I'm trying to take my time for you so you can see that there's so many things. I'm going to light this up because I don't know how well you can see it. There's little containers down in here. I'm thinking tapes and things of that nature might be in them. Clothespins. What this is about, somebody's wig, maybe. A real pretty blonde wig. Very nice. And this says, in loving memory. So there's a little placard next to that. And we're going to come upstairs. And look at the wallpaper. And there isn't little attic access, but I'm not going up there. I'm just telling you, I'm not. Because I don't know how I would get in and out. There is a ladder I see, but I'm afraid of certain things that I'm unaware of. Look at this, you guys. I want you to take this and look at that beautiful mirror in the ceiling. Some of the paper is given way. And look at that. So maybe somebody was just looking in the attic to see what was up there and left the ladder. I don't know. I'm curious. If somebody was with me, I would make them look. Like, will you please climb the ladder? All right, I'm having to climb over a big suitcase. Okay. Look at that mirror. Isn't that beautiful? It says, happy is the house that shelters a friend. You guys just won't believe what I'm about to show you. There's no words. None. Are you ready? Look at this. This is some people who loved Christmas. Look at this room. Look at this room, you guys. How much energy and time and money was put into this Christmas collection. How phenomenal is this? You know, I always look for Christmas in a home, but this is just, it's just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So then we're going to come around here and look at the beautiful wallpaper. It's like a iridescent butterfly wallpaper. And here's just a collection of old books. And the carpeting looks to be like 1970 if I were guessing. And the floor is making noises as I walk. And little globes. Oh, and they play music. Look at that. Golden Oldie Award. Look at that. How amazing. Here's some old buttons. It says Bush. So there's This would have been, there's a little Fonzie button that says sit on it. There is buttons from all kinds of things. A little old Michael Jackson button from when he was really young. Just whatever you can see. Isn't that neat? Somebody's collection of buttons. Class of 2007. Oh, look at an old Victrola horn cover. That's beautiful. And here are just some boxes. Containers. Look at that. Just, it's amazing what is in here. This old lamp. And I'll peek through these to see if there's old photos I can take pictures of. And I don't know who these people, but there's a capture right there. Here's a picture of a beautiful girl. Very beautiful. And then there is a 1984 brand new Cabbage Patch doll in a container, in a box. Look at, here's some old Christmas chairs. Lots and lots and lots of stockings. Look at this. Old ornaments. Look at the old ornaments, you guys. Ornaments. An old box of Christmas things. Plates, Christmas plates. Just so much stuff. Look at it. I mean, I can't capture everything. Brand new garland that's never been used. Brand new Christmas holiday doll. Just brand new ornaments. Tons of brand new ornaments. Just, oh my goodness. And, oh look, a really old, a really old, doll caddy. I can't make it stand. It's got things in it. Look at the curtains, you guys. Look at that. So this obviously was a girl's bedroom at one time. Or it could have been Esther's. You just don't know. Or a teenage girl's. I don't know. I don't know that the house like somebody that lived here. But isn't it absolutely beautiful and phenomenal? Something that you wouldn't believe just sits here. Look at the doors. The doors. I love the wood on the doors. I'm just noticing that up here the designs are still there. No one's taken them down, which means I'm going to look at the door down here. Oops, there's a box. Let's see. Oh yeah, the original hardware is still there from the doors. And here's a box. I don't know what that is. Maybe you guys know, but I'll cover it back up. Here's a little suitcase. Let's see. Oh, and a bedpan. And this has like little doll clothes, like Barbie clothes maybe. Little Barbie heads. No bodies, but like Barbie heads. Wait, here we go. Here is Ken. Minus some arms. Oh my goodness. So this is someone's little doll collection, and I'll put that back. You know, when you do houses, always make sure you put back what you, look at this, put back what you move. Look at how ornate in the corner. There is some wood, like wood in the corner decorating it. I love that. I love that. That's beautiful. Okay, and then we come out in the hall, and look at the wood is in each corner as a decoration. Like it's so ornate, like somebody put a lot of time. Oh my. Okay, are you ready? Look at the old furniture. Oh my goodness, you guys, how incredible is this? And this looks like almost folk artish, kind of little depictions, farms. Isn't that neat? I love it. I love this. And then you can see there's a couple stains where time just takes over. And it's starting to peel, and there's cobwebs in the corner that are blowing in the wind. I don't know if this will pick that up, what I see. Okay. And look at this doll. Her eyes move. I'm not kidding you. Look, watch. Her eyes are moving. And then we'll look here in this cabinet, and there's just a bunch of clothing, old clothing in this cabinet. Old hats, Halloween ribbons. Goodness, these people love the holidays. There is, oh my goodness, look at this, you guys. Welcome. Look at the puppy. Somebody liked to paint. Look at this. This is, let me see if my light will do it justice. I don't know if it will. We'll try it. Look at the cobwebs moving, you guys. That's just from air coming out from the windows. This is an old weather vane. Look at it. And the glass has never been broken. Someone has preserved this old weather vane. If, as I've told you in other videos, if lightning hits the lightning rod, the globe will blow out. So this is a very, very old, beautiful piece of history. Oh my goodness. All right. Look at the floors are original, beautiful. And there's some rugs put over them. Look at that. This is what it looked like back in the day. It's been painted gray at one time, but the paint's worn off. And look at, there's old paintings where somebody must have been into painting. Curtain rods, encyclopedias. What's in here? Little pictures. Ooh. Oh, look, another wooden crate. Gall darn. And this closet goes all the way through to the other side. But look, just Taylor University stuff is in here that just from time and days gone by. Here's an old bed. This went to the back of the bed there. Painting again. Look at that. I want you just to see this, you guys. Look at that lamp. I mean, come on. Look at the lamp. Look at the beautiful lamp. And look at the television back in the corner. Ooh, I hear birds. I woke up some baby birds up in the ceiling. Oh my gosh, look at you guys. Look, look, look. This is lath. And you can see where the birds have made nests, and the nesting has come down to the bottom, which is so neat. But look at how time is just taking over. Look at this. Just amazing. Beautiful. So beautiful. There's an old mink laying there in the pile. Look at an old television set. Old flower arrangements. Just time. So much time, you guys. I want you to look at this. Just look at it. And this says Esther on the top. And this is a really old cedar cabinet. So this was Esther's when she was a young girl. Girls used to make these, and they would put things in it, collections of things for when they got married. And here's an old cab. Look at this. Look at. Very nice. And I'll put that back. Cobwebs on the side. These are bags of like costume items. I love the TV on the rollers. Wow. Look at this. Just a bunch of things. Let's look in here to see if... Oh, look. There's old sunglasses. There's more of those canisters that were records. That must be what that box is in the other room. How neat. And here we go, Indiana. Here we go. And I don't know what that says. We'll see. There's an old paper. I'm sorry. It says no peace talk. I don't know what that means. I think it's a football team that you're not allowed to talk about anymore because of people. Anyway, look at that. Oh my goodness. What did I spy there on the wall? Look at that. Let's see. Let's get closer. See if we can get that to where. Look at that. So that's a piece of family history just hanging there. I'm going to see if I can read it. It says Marie Walters from Indiana, 1854. Look at that. And it just hangs there. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. Okay. We're going to come in here into the closet. Sorry about that. And there's just more totes. And again, you've got years and years of people living in here. So you're going to get lots of things. I don't know. Just lots of more Christmas boxes of things, keepsakes in there. Here is an old window, I imagine from up here. And this says, grandchildren are the treasures of life. It says Erica. It says, looks like Rome, R-O-A-M, but I'm not sure. It says Rachel, Drew, Andrea, Jessica. Looks like somebody hand did this. Christina, Lucy, and Mark, Thomas, and Zachary. And then here's just time. And as you can see, I'm pretty sure nobody will be restoring this home after seeing all this. And it's so sad because so much history is here. It's a total time capsule of just so many things and eras. Look at that. Oh, here's Thanksgiving. Just Easter. Dogs and cats. There's a box. It looks like it's old blankets and quilts. Very interesting. Very nice. Okay, I'm going to move along. And look at that. The old key lock. See that? Neat. Neat, neat. All right, so we're going to go on to this room. This is our last room, you guys. I'm sorry to say, this is just wonderful. All right, here we are. I want you to notice the wallpaper first. I'm going to try to light it up so you can see it. Must have been a boy's room, obviously, but look at this. Really old, beautiful rocking chair. Christmas again. Oh, look at the clogs. Little whatnots. Little gun holsters, baseballs, old baseballs. Look at that fire truck. That old Pennsylvania chair sitting there. Here is someone's uniform. Some drinking steins, beer steins, I guess. Look at that. How's that? How nice is that? And again, time is taking over. And this would be kind of too much, I think, to ever try to redo. Here's Dale. Someone named Dale, that's his belt. He might have made that. And there's an old seat that would go into a shower. And here's just some time, things that... Look at the old shoes, you guys. Look at that. I'm going to get closer to them. Let me see, there's a way around here. Just a minute. It's like paths up here. This is some legs that went to a wheelchair. Underneath is a road sign that somebody probably had fun. Okay. Look at that. I love this little pink. Looks like almost like a crib. It's really cool. All right, I'm going to come around here. Wilson football. Super grip and cover. NFL. Who knows how long it's been there. And more Christmas things. More collector things. Here's a battleship. Remember that? Wow. Christmas lights. It says Bazooka Comics. So a bunch of comics that were collected. This says candy. Oh my goodness. It really is a container full of all sorts of candy, you guys. Wow. Here's some stuffed animals. Goodness sakes. I love the lamp top there. Dolls. There's a doll. Just bunches of things. Placemats. Here's those old shoes. It says Grace Walker shoes. Look how old they are. Can you tell? Look at the heel. Just amazing. Look at all those, a box of vintage shoes there. Really neat. And there's some old cushions from the 70s. Remember those cushions? And we're going to look up there. Look at that. How neat. There are trophies and a graduation cap. Huh. Snoopy. Piggy bank. I bet the piggy bank has some money in it. Ooh, I Spy. I love that. On that corner, can you see that? To the right, there's like a tea kettle. I love that. That's beautiful. All right, and again, when you do these homes, there's always things that you think that you need, that you think nobody else will want, but guess what? You don't touch it. You leave it. Look at January 12th, 1975. The Steelers. Look at that. Anybody who likes memorabilia, and lots of crutches in this place. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, look at, there's an old lamp up on that shelf, an old lantern. See it? Nice. Okay. Well, and then there was more shelving, whatnot, and just things, peacock feathers and Stroh's beer and things like that. Look at an old tractor. Or is it a car? No, it looks like an old truck. I'm sorry. Oh, look at that. Really nice. Nice little kind of shelving unit. Here's someone's stuff that's just sitting here that they would have had there. Old toy cars is in there. It looks like 4-H buttons are in there. Little pin-on buttons. And I'm thinking that the people who made that door hanger on the wall down there took all the door handles from all the doors. None of them have handles on them, I'm assuming. So here we are. I'm going to show you this last corner. And this will be absolutely... I did show you. Did I show you this corner? Oh, no, I'm thinking I did. I didn't. Here is a puzzle that somebody put together and then put shellac on it. Oh, look at you guys. Up in the corner, somebody has put wishbones up there. Wishbones are lined up there. What does that mean? Okay. A chicken wishbone. Yep, this is really an amazing place. Look at the globes. And the tin cups. Very neat. Look at the old toy cannons. I like that. That's very cool. Very cool. Rock, somebody's rock collection. There's an old note from 1988 to Esther and Guy. And then there's old barrels, antlers, and lots of rocks somebody collected throughout the years. And this nice, beautiful chairs, old chairs and desk sitting here. Isn't that nifty? And you can just tell the age of everything just taking over. It's so beautiful in here. I love it. Just love it. Okay. And then this looks like, and it is, you can see the old flooring, and then underneath that, the wood flooring that was there originally. Nice banisters. Very neat. And this door is so heavy, you have to put it down and it protects the upstairs. I have it propped open with a suitcase. All right, you guys, that is absolutely everything. And I'm just amazed. I am just amazed at this home. How so many people's memories, their lives. After this, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But look, just so nifty. Look at that. This, I don't know if you can pick up the chain that leads from the lamp all the way over. Just amazing. Very neat. And this is some little figurines in a jar. And I don't know what they mean or what they are. Look at that lamp. Another one of those lamps. Hey, there's a set of lamps. You guys saw that other one downstairs, I believe. And an old earring. Just things. Just a collection of things. And I don't know if this opens. We'll see. Here's an old drawer with just some old cards in it. And I'll put that back. And old Christmas lights. Oh my goodness. I love the lamp. I'm not going to lie. The set of lamps. All right. And here's like maybe a shower seat. Right there. Oh my goodness. Okay. So one last look, everyone. Look at that. Man. And one last look in there. Have you ever seen so much stuff? It's like, goodness, what do you do? What do you do with all of it? I don't know what you'd ever do in a million years with all of this. It's almost like too much to even imagine. Okay, so let me come downstairs one last time. I'm climbing over the big suitcase. Oh my goodness. And you have to be really careful because there's no railing at all. So I'm coming back down here. And this is, I've shown you everything. I'll give you one last little quick look of there. The hallway. And there was just so much life in this home. And this is the old kitchen chairs. Just an old rocking chair. You can tell there's just so much history. Look at it. There's an old wheelchair back there in the corner. And that's it. That's 4 generations lived, you guys. Fishing poles in the corner. And after today, I don't know what will happen. But here it says, probably never to be lived in again. Don't you wish houses could speak? So, this says Martha doesn't live here. And lots of old pictures just strewn about. Okay. So, everyone, I don't believe I've walked it through here. Look at it. I think I got part of it on the left-hand side, but All right, so this is it. This will be probably the last place, the last day that anybody will probably given attention to this place. And it's just so sad, isn't it? And that fireplace, you know that those two stands go right in front of that fireplace, I bet you, that are in the basement. So everyone, this is Corinne Wood, your sister of decay for the day. And I just want to thank you for coming along. I want to thank you for watching the videos. And I hope that you got some enjoyment, as much enjoyment out of it as I did. I love this place. I love the feel of it. And I feel sad. I feel sad that it's just going to sit here. I really do. So I wish you the best, and thank you so much. Thank you to the family for allowing me to capture the essence and the history in this beautiful home. Well, you guys take care, be kind, and I will see you on my next explore. Goodbye.